I love that the background is crumpled paper.
Yeah, no, it's just the default like white crumpled paper image, but I just inverted the colors.
Yeah. No, I get it, but also
Yeah.
like I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Alright, get white. It's like size 5. Do I use the pencil? I think I use the pencil. Maybe it's size 4. Good enough. Fuck.
Good enough for government work. Are you doing that with a mouse?
Yeah.
God, I wish that I wish that I learned how to use a mouse with my left hand. Fuck.
Yeah, this is... I can just do it as vaguely well enough as this is, just from doing this.
Well, so I need you to understand though, like, I'm predominantly left-handed. So, like, writing is left-handed, but also, I use a mouse right-handed.
Yeah.
Like a normal person.
Not like one of those freaks.
Hey, look, I realize my voice has been cracking a lot. I don't need other people to mock me for it.
I didn't even hear a voice crack. Also, I'm in the same boat. I'm 25 and I get voice cracks.
I'm 33, bitch.
I'm still well past the age of voice cracks.
You're like at the tail end of where your voice crack should be. I'm past the age of voice cracks. And yet here I am. That was on purpose.
Yeah. Anyways, thoughts on game. Worlds are pretty good. The selection is good. There's a few less than stellar ones. The Land of Dragons truly does exist.
Underwater world. The world of times.
Hey, at least with Atlantica, when I had to replay them for the Jiminy Journal, I could start one of the songs, immediately hit start and quit out, and it counted.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like just like I'm not playing these again. Fuck you, game.
But the fact that you had to play them at all.
You have to play them to get Terra. It's not the worst. But yeah, no, world selection's good. Map design, I do think it's a lot plainer than KH1's. Like, I think KH1 had more verticality and more interesting levels to it. But I think KH2's also suits the combat better.
I think if they'd have given themselves another year to work on Kingdom Hearts 2 instead of posting it as fast as they did, it would have, like, the worlds would have been a lot better. I feel like the worlds were one of the last things that they actually decided to do.
Yeah, I still think they're quite good. I like them.
Oh, no, I don't disagree.
Combat.
But also, like, imagine if we gave them another year to just work on worlds, how good the fucking Lion King world would be. How good Pride Rock would be.
Yeah, that... Pride Lands probably is the 0.5 I'm taking off.
Ouch.
Because, like...
Fair, but ouch.
Just, like, Lion Sora, neat idea. Because it's like the, oh, you know, you gotta change to fit the world, like Atlantica. But it actually it leads to something interesting rather than just like, you're underwater! Now swing the Keyblade the exact same way.
Yeah.
But like, fuck is Earthshaker a bad boss fight?
Jesus Christ.
Man, I think the worlds are good. I like them. Story-wise, I don't know. It's a Kingdom Hearts story.
Yeah, it's a
not,
fucking Kingdom Hearts story. How do you...
It's not Birth by Sleep. It's not 358. It is good enough for what it needs to be.
I think you just rated a KH out of 10.
Yeah, fucking... There's voice lines that are just stuck in my head from all the unskippable cutscenes. Or like the cutscenes we have to wait a bit to mash out of them. A photo and some ice cream.
Because, like, honestly, like... So, I assume that when you judge these games, you judge them as the singular and not as part of the whole.
Yeah, ratings have no relation to one another.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like for story, you have to just do KH out of 10, because, like, you can't rightly rate the story, because
the big thing is, like, I don't remember at all what I said about KH1, but, like, KH1's story is simple enough, it works. KH2's story is simple enough, it works.
Well, so but the difference is, like, KH1, you don't need any background to understand the story. KH2, you kind of need some understanding of the other games.
They fill you in well enough.
They kind of.
There's a dude named Roxas. There's another dude named Sora. Sora did some stuff. There was bad guy. Hearts.
Hearts.
And I go.
Hearts, bodies, no bodies.
Yeah, fucking,
no hearts.
Hearts out of 10. The Kingdom Hearts experience.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. KH out of 10.
I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's good enough.
That's fair.
Characters. I definitely think the organization is a better villain than KH1 had.
I agree.
Because KH1 was just like, hey, it's Riku, my friend, who's being evil. But Riku, you're my friend. Why are you being evil?
You forgot about me and left me behind. Look at Kairi. She's comatose.
Maleficent directly manipulated me and I can't see through it.
I'll show you on the anatomically incorrect doll where she touched. I do feel like even the main characters... I do feel like even the main characters in Kingdom Hearts 2 have a bit more depth and personality than they do in 1. Yeah. There are times in the first game where they felt very two-dimensional.
Yeah. Well, even, like... KH1's story is basically just like, Sora's doing some stuff, Riku's doing some stuff, well, Riku keeps bouncing off of Sora's bit, and then eventually emerges in the end. Meanwhile, KH2, like, Diz is around doing stuff, the organization's doing stuff, Mickey's doing stuff, we're getting flashbacks to explain stuff.
So part of me contributes to that, though, to, like, they didn't realize how good of a franchise Kingdom Hearts was going to be. So when Kingdom Hearts 1 sold, like, fucking phenomenally, even, you know, at a time where games weren't prevalent, they were like, oh, we gotta step up our fucking game.
Yeah. I wonder, do they have, like, sales data on the wiki? It's the 10th best-selling PlayStation 2 game of all time. Fucking hell.
The first one or the second one?
First one. 5.9 million sold. Second one is 4.8.
Jesus. Wow!
Oh my God.
It's a better game all around!
Yeah, but it's a sequel.
But it... that doesn't matter, because it's a better game all around.
Okay, but people who didn't play it aren't going to know it's a better game. And some people are just going to be turned off by the fact that it's a sequel. They're going to think, oh, I need to play the first one.
I mean, to be fair, if you're gonna play Kingdom Hearts, you should play the first one.
Yeah. No, but I figure it's the same phenomenon as, like, if you look at a playthrough of any video game done by a person on YouTube, the general rule of thumb is, like, the first episode is going to have the most views, and then it is going to drop off after that.
I disagree, but only because I dislike that analogy.
From all the things that I can remember looking at, it's how things go. People watch the first episode, and then even if you just have one person who doesn't get around to watching the rest, doesn't like what they watch, so they don't bother watching the rest, there's going to be people who interact with the first one, and then don't for the rest. And then you're going to have some people dropping off and jumping off with every episode past that. So other than strange algorithm nonsense that recommends a later video but not the first one, you are on average going to have less people interacting with the later ones than the first.
I guess?
Let's see. God of War 1, 4.6 million. God of War 2, 4.2.
I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I disagree.
There.
Also, do not try and pull in 10 and 10-2, because 10-2 is such a niche fucking game to begin with.
You don't want fucking girl power, girl boss band going around.
Comparing comparing 10 and 10-2 is the equivalent to comparing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They are two vastly different experiences, and unless you really like the second one, you're not gonna like. You have to really like the second one. You're not gonna finish it.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank, 3.7 million. Ratchet and Clank 2, 3 million.
Again, not saying you're wrong, just saying I disagree.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Anyway, going back to characters. Kingdom Hearts 2 has better characters than the first one. Kairi, still just as useful as before. She swings a Keyblade a couple times in this one. My god. Ladies.
I mean,
the representation you need.
I hate to say this, but I'm pretty sure Kairi is more useful in one.
Yeah.
Like, Kairi resurrected Sora in one.
Her actions had a larger impact. She's part of the story more than this one. Because she's not just taking a fucking nap the whole time.
That's true. But it didn't feel like while she was more part of the story in 2, it didn't feel like she had as much impact.
No.
Whereas in 1, like, even though it was a brief moment,
yeah,
she had significant impact.
Kairi in 1 is just like, let's get Sora back. Alright, see you later. And then 2 is just like, well, she got kidnapped. Hey Kairi, take this Keyblade. Just swing it around a little.
But that let's get Sora back was such a pivotal moment for the fucking game, unfortunately.
Yeah. You know, as far as general characters go, they are okay. Like, we're not Persona 5 level here. We're not fucking... we're not sitting in... I'm trying to remember the Royal Palace dude's name. The doctor. Miyuki?
Oh.
Maruki. Fucking, we're not in Maruki's palace having all the companions having unique dialogue relative to their story and tying into the theme of fucking royal and, oh, it's so good. No, it's just like, these characters are here. They have motivations. They have things they want to do.
Look, but like, if you're gonna compare if you're gonna compare like characters to fucking Atlas game characters, you're gonna lose that fight every time.
Yeah, that's my point. Like Kingdom Hearts, we're not getting there. Maybe with Shion. That's because Shion is best girl, as I have said. Gameplay, 10 out of fucking 10, get out of here.
I'd go so far as to say 11 out of 10, honestly,
It's
because not
so
only was it
fucking good.
immaculate gameplay, but they improved upon everything that was wrong with Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like they made it more action focused. They kept the kind of like ground and air combos that made it interesting. They gave you combo modifiers. They gave you ways to lengthen your combos, shorten your combos, give you different moves in the combos. They have various defensive techniques to use: parrying, guarding, reflecting.
The reaction system.
Oh yeah, reaction commands just make all the fights so much flashier. Add, like, it is one move, usually, on average, added to a boss fight, but it's always sick. Like fucking, I gotta pull up a list of bosses because I don't remember some of their names. Okay, H2FM boss list. Give me a wiki that's not dog shit. Here we go. Is this alphabetized? Ew.
The Titan fight is a good example.
Titan?
Titans. Hercules.
KH2?
Don't you fight 2 Titans in KH2?
No?
No? It's been a while, and I played through all 3 games at once.
Fight Cerberus. Fight Beast, you fight... You're not Beast, you fight... Pete, you fight the Hydra. Get up on the Hydra's back!
God, fuck that.
And then second visit you fight... Hades. Yeah, that's it. Man in the Black Cloak. Oh, Land of Dragons too. Okay. But no, like, fucking Prison Keeper's Knee with inside combo, you have Dark Thorn with the fucking... What is it even called?
You know, I am thinking of 3. Fucking...
Yes. Dark Thorn, Step Vault, Catch, Pendulum Round, and Slingshot. Slingshot's sick. He fucking picks you up, spins with you, throws you at a pillar, you swing around it, fly back at him, hit him in the face with the Keyblade. Fuck yeah. I'm in. We're gaming. But no, the
Also,
reaction
like,
commands are sick.
Also, like, I feel like the Sephiroth fight was a lot more better.
Yeah, well, because you have so much more movement, so you can go around the space more, he can go faster, he can have bigger hitboxes, he can pull out stupid shit like Meteor in the way that Meteor works in this game.
Well, like, yeah, but more. I'm even just thinking of the fact that they gave him more to do.
Yeah. Because in fucking 1, it's what, like... He swings at you, he does fire pillars, he teleports, and he does that game's Meteor, which is just like, they appear, they swing around, they leave.
And he does the fuck you move.
Oh yeah, Descent. But yeah, no, like fucking... Just the combos are so good. Doing air combos, landing, and then canceling the animation frames is still just as good as it was in KH1. Magic has been diversified beautifully by adding it to the combo system, so like, in KH1 where your best bet was to fucking ground cancel your magic unless you're spamming fire in order to get it to come out faster, now it actually has a place within the combo, so you can do physical attacks into magic, back into physical to go for finishers if you want. Fucking Magnet sets you right at a finisher so that you can get a quick finisher off. You know, do the fucking ground slam move to pop enemies into the Magnet.
Also, the fact that each form has its own combos.
Oh yeah, no, like, Valor form, its own moves, its own combos. Wisdom form completely changes how the melee system works to make it so it's still combo-based, but you just fucking shoot, whilst also changing all the magic spells to be different, cool, and unique. Fucking Limit form is KH1 Sora. And sometimes you swing the Keyblade as KH1 Sora, and you're like, wow, this is really what the first game was. That's crazy.
Ragnarok, 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 Ragnarok!
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, am I playing Recom? Because it looks like I'm Sonic Blading, baby. My god. Who Sonic'd my blade?
Wow.
Yeah, then, like, fucking Master Form only having air combos, but also having the magic system decoupled from the combo system, so it provides something unique to every other form, and also has its own unique magic from Wisdom Form, and Reflect acting as just like an infinite combo extender.
Well, that's because, isn't Master Form the combination of both Valor and Wisdom?
Sure. You do use both Donald and Goofy for it. Or Donald
like,
and whoever the fuck else is in the party.
Isn't that the explanation of it, though? Like, it's a combination of both forms.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna make me go to the tower. You're gonna make me read the tapestry.
Or you can just fucking pull up the wiki.
Nah. It's genuinely
You're gonna make me boot the game up again.
I'm still in the game. I have the music going.
Oh, that's fair. Your stream is muted on my end.
Ah. Okay. That's Anti-Form. An image of you utilizing your strength to its fullest flows into your mind, Valor. Utilizing your magic to its fullest. Obtaining old powers. Possessing all abilities. Close enough. And then the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power flows into your mind. But yeah, no, and then Final Form, once again, having its own unique mechanic where just moving around, jumping, gliding, moving around, using an item has hitboxes to it, to where you can just fucking parry everything by accident.
I actually didn't know that using items was a part of that.
Yeah, no, you use the, like, sort of throws the item and the Keyblades just spin around him. It has fucked me over in the data fights. Because I forgot it was a thing. I was spamming fire on somebody and I wanted to use an ether before I left Final Form, so I had magic. And I wouldn't get fucked over. And then the Keyblades hitting them made them hit the revenge value, and then they instantly retaliated and killed me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Also, the concept of revenge values has always been interesting to me.
I just wish it was explained in game somehow.
Agreed.
But, like, it also only matters on critical, because every other difficulty, if you hit a revenge value, it's like, oh no, a third of my health. Meanwhile, on crit, it's like, I'm going to fucking die! So, like, most of the time, it doesn't really matter. It's just on the extreme difficulty of critical. There we go. Yeah, no, and then, like, just... I was gonna say all the bosses are good. Like, 90% of the bosses are good. Like, fucking... I want to find a better list of bosses. This one sucks nuts. Wow, this list is even worse. Holy shit. How do you have a list this bad? My god. And this is... Where's just bosses? Jesus. For fuck's sake. Oh my god, please. Oh! Boss guide. But yeah, no, like fucking... Giant Nobody. It has a fucking name. Jesus Christ, this is already starting off well. Like, Roxas's intro boss, the Twilight Thorn, super cool. Fucking Shan Yu is a boss that exists. He's fun to beat up. Thresholder and Possessor, pretty cool. You gotta fucking hit the thing, pull it out, and then you combo it a little bit. Fighting Beast is a fight that happens. You kind of just spam triangle. Shadowstalker and Darkthorn are sick. Hades fight's fun. Cerberus exists. I kind of just cheese him out with Mickey. The Hydra's good. Pete fight, you can die pretty easily, but it's good. The
Sark fight wasn't bad.
Yeah, past Pete and regular Pete and Timeless River. Those fights are neat. Barbosa is a tough fight until you realize that he works on the same rules as the regular undead pirates, so you can just Blizzard spam him to freeze him in place permanently. But even then, that's a unique mechanic that's not seen in a different boss, so it's interesting and fun and kind of funny.
It's kind of a mechanic that's unique specifically to that world.
Yeah, no, because even Port Royal 2 with the Grim Reaper, it has unique interactions with physical damage, magic damage, and whatnot that you have to learn in order to get through the Grim Reaper fight. Yeah, Blizzard Lord, Volcanic Lord, fucking cool. Fire dude, ice dude that bounce around, do a bunch of random shit.
That's just Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting there holding shield blocking Twin Rova. So I'm having more fun.
I mean, fair. There's also the Beauty and the Beast boss fight, the ball that possesses the various objects in the ballroom.
Yeah, that's where is it? That's Shadowstalker.
Is that Shadowstalker? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going down the list.
Oh, see, Yeah,
Prison Keeper, cool fight. You get a bunch of different... It has a bunch of different attacks. You get a bunch of different ways to open it up. You can reflect, you can block, you can go underneath it, you can climb the hill. Oogie Boogie
is a fight.
I was just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean...
Oogie Boogie.
It's unique, anyways, to be fair.
The best Oogie Boogie fight is Rechain of Memories, and that's because you can just get a card midway through that just ignores everything. Just opens up Oogie to attacks, and you just have to hit the dice he throws. You get to skip the bullshit for once, and it's great. The Hyenas fight is a joke. The Scar fight...
So are they.
The Scar fight is a fight. Hostile Program's cool, Demix's fight is cool. LOD2, Mysterious Man... I don't know, he swings every once in a while. Storm Rider is a cool fight, and the swag finish for it is goddamn sick. It fucking, like, goes to one side of the arena, flies up, twirls around, comes down, slides along the ground at you, and you fucking block it and then hit it with a combo, then sort of hits a sick pose. Because I am a 12-year-old. Zaldin fight is good. Both Grim Reaper fights are good, and the first one kind of hints towards what the second one is doing. Because the cool thing about Grim Reaper 2 when you have to get the coins out of him and put them in the chest, is only magic will get coins out of him. But physical attacks will drop magic orbs, which makes it easier to use magic because that's the point of the fight.
I'm not gonna lie, by the way, it took me a long time to learn that.
Yeah.
Like when I did the fight.
Oh yeah, took child me ages. I died so many times on standard, which is depressing.
Well, even this last time I played Kingdom Hearts 2, which was a couple years ago now, it took me a bit.
Yeah. Fucking Hades 2, it's Hades again. The Genie Jafar fight is sick. For a couple reasons. One, his DM, he puts you into a void and throws fucking buildings at you. And then he spams you with enough hitboxes to wipe out the planet. But, like, doing it with the DM skip is sick as hell. Because it means you don't have to do that.
Skip? What's the DM skip?
So, you know how you hit his stomach and then he gets stunned?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're supposed to go up and use the reaction command to spin him and then you attack his head?
Okay.
And, like, his head is the main thing you have to kill. So you hit his stomach, and he gets stunned. And then you go up and hit the head, and then after like 2 or 3 combos, you spin him, and then you hit him with 2 or 3 combos in the head. And so you deal enough damage to him to get him right outside of his DM range. You let him recover from just a regular stun. You stun him again. You hit his head to get his health low. You spin him, and then you hit his head again to finish him off before he does the DM.
Huh.
Yeah. Speedrun tricks go burr. But yeah, the experiment can suck my nuts. But it's also a cool fight. It breaks apart all the different pieces to do stuff.
I actually didn't think the experiment was that bad of a fight.
It's the fact that, like, the fight starts. If you walk forward, you get hit and probably die. If you try to attack, you get hit and probably die. You basically have to either, like, walk backwards, stand still, or jump. And you have to do that. I never had that problem. I don't know. He always immediately slams the moment the fight starts. But yeah, no, like, him breaking apart to different things, gaining different bits depending on what you throw him at. Like, it's an interesting fight. It's just, when it's as punishing as crit is, it fucking blows.
I mean, that's fair.
Ground Shaker sucks nuts. Sark is a cool fight. Well, Sark's a short fight. You basically just combo him and then he's dead. But the MCP is a cool fight, even if it is just like, break the wall, press triangle, hit Sark, break the wall, press triangle. Like, it's at least an interesting spectacle. Fucking Sephiroth's sick as hell. Zigbar, Luxord, Sayak, Xemnas, all good fights. And then you have the data fights, you have Lingering Will. Like, there's so many fucking good bosses in this game, and all of them will make different use of the mechanics, have you fight them in a different way, like fucking god damn, they cooked. Meanwhile, music.
I mean, you have to give it a 10 just for Utada.
Yeah, but like, Yoko Shimomura cooked. This is her at really peak power. Like, fucking, there's so many good songs. I gotta go, hold on. Let me see. CD quality. Oh, baby. Let's see. Where is the videoed game? There's the videoed game.
Where's the gamed video?
Exactly. But like 13th struggle.
You know, I do feel kind of bad because I'm making this stream last so much longer than it needs to by my unnecessary commentary.
Eh. Fucking, I don't know if it's Scherzo or Scherzo de Notte.
Also, like, when I think of Kingdom Hearts music, do you know what the first song that comes to mind is?
It better not be the Gummy Ship song from KH1.
No, it's not the Gummy Ship song. I promise you.
Fuck.
Not the Gummy Ship song.
Thank fuck.
It's Traverse Town.
That is fair. That shit is iconic.
It's just so mellow.
Oh,
like, it really sets a nice like beginning world tone.
Yeah.
Like
This is a
what the
safe
fuck?
place.
It is. And then you walk out into any of the gates, and it's like, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. It's like, damn, Michigan. Groovy. Oh my. Yeah, fucking no, what's the dance? Is it Dance of the Daring? Yeah, like Dance the Daring, fucking Beast's Castle combat theme.
Mm.
What's the rest of them? Oh, Vim and Vigor. Oh.
I even really enjoyed Tron. The Tron soundtrack.
I have
that
zero clue
arcade
what the name
shit.
of that would be.
Neither do I. I have no idea.
There's Agrabah, there's Halloween Town. Space Paranoids. Oh, and Bite Bashing. Yeah, like fucking Space Paranoids is groovy as shit. All
Right.
80s techno and whatnot. And then Bite Bashing.
What?
Bite Bashing. So the song's
That's
called.
not what I heard you said. I heard white bashing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you know.
I mean, we deserve it. But come on now.
And then Bite Striking.
I'm gonna assume that's Pride.
No, Bite Striking is still whatever it is. It's the Light Cycle song.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and then like the 13th Reflection, fucking. If it's a Kingdom Hearts song that has the 13th in it, you're jamming. Easy.
If it has 13 or Rutana's performing it, you're just top 5 immediately.
Fucking 13th Dilemma. I do like the top comment is like the comment that each of the boss that you fight to this song makes. And my brain was immediately just like, where's the fun in this? Now, does this game have... Is it Vortex to the Heavens? Or is that not in this? What's the other promise? Okay, no, that's the slower version of it. Is it Darkness of the
Also,
Unknown?
I really want remastered. Like, so first of all, I was really sad that Sephiroth didn't make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts. Second off, I want Kingdom Hearts 4 to have Sephiroth come back, and I want him to have like a revamped version of his theme.
That'd be cool. What song am I thinking of? Did you fight...
Kyoko.
What do you fight Roxas to?
I don't know.
Is it a fight to the death?
It might be.
Swift
I have it muted.
Roxas.
I can't hear shit.
Fight song. Oh, the other promise. Where's that? No, wait, that's not the other. What? Where is the other promise? Is it? Probably isn't. Anyways, fucking Rage Awakened. Get the fuck out of here. Best song ever.
I hope Kyoko has fun playing 7.2 release for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
I also hope Kyoko remembers that she is a gorgeous human being.
No, you are Kyoko. Don't argue. No, fucking Cage music. Cage 2 music. So goddamn good. Length? For the fucking length, 35-ish hours to do everything in the game, to get all the achievements, including fucking beat the game, hit max level, do the synth grind, do the mushrooms, do the data, do Terra, do the gummy missions, do the fucking minigames, do all of the fucking tournament cups. That's a lot of shit to do, but you get it all done in a remarkably quick amount of time.
Okay.
Because they give you...
Question, though.
Yes.
How long are the cutscenes in total?
I think when I looked it up before, it was like 11 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still like 25 hours of fucking gameplay. Okay, that says 13 hours, but this might have gameplay stitched into it. That's just the new cutscenes, that doesn't help. Sora murders his friends on Destiny Island with advanced techniques. Okay. Yeah, this says 13 hours, but I think this has gameplay mixed into it. So between 0 and 13 hours.
I mean, I'd say between 11 and 13 hours.
I don't know what you mean. Maybe there's only 5 minutes of cutscenes. You'll never know.
Yeah, fuck you. 5 minutes of cutscenes, my ass. The credits are longer than that.
Anyways. I think it took me like 40-ish hours to 100% Chain of Memories, and the worst of that was just grinding Riku and Sora's levels. So. For KH2, having all the shit in it that it does, with fun gameplay, good bosses, great music, and a bunch of cutscenes in it, and it being like 5-ish hours less, maybe, something like that, that's a fucking miracle. That is impressive. And like, if I were to have skipped the cutscenes, it'd have been like fucking 25 hours. That is insane. So like, I'd say it is a perfectly good length. A out of 10. Yeah, good luck, Kyoko. Hope it all goes well.
That's a 9, by the way?
Yes.
You said 8.
No, I said A.
Oh.
Because the 9 originally did not look like a 9.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
My bad.
Jank-wise, the only jank I'm aware of is clipping out of bounds in one map in the game, which takes a fucking, like, movement setup in order to actually do consistently. You can kind of clip inside one chest in Space Paranoids, in a way that you can't with any other chest in the game. And then other shit is just, like, weird revenge value stuff, where, depending on when revenge value resets, you can sometimes get your combo broken because the enemy's revenge value hasn't been reset.
Christmas Town skateboard.
Yeah, but there's a lot of weird shit like that. Like, you can glide up a lot of surfaces.
Jank. That's still jank.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I'm talking more like glitches and shit, where like, you know,
yeah,
a Bethesda game.
But it's jank. Jank doesn't have to be a glitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
It just has to be unintended.
But yeah, like fucking other weird stuff is just like bosses doing weird things, but even then that probably just comes down to like frame timings. Like, the Larxene fight is fucking hell. Simply because, depending on when you start your reflect, and depending on what move she does, 2 reflects might not be enough, but 3 is too many. Maybe one time you have to use 3, but then you use 2, and then you get hit, and then you just get comboed in the air for 5 fucking years. You have no way to get down.
Yeah, she does like to combo you forever.
Yeah, and even then, like, there have been times where... do you know how merging the Larxene clones works?
No.
Okay, so whenever Larxene splits in 2, if you can hit one of the clones into the air whilst the other is not doing anything, you get the reaction command to merge them.
I have never successfully done that.
Yeah, so like, the main way that you do it is you hit her with a finisher, because finishers just pop her into the air.
Yeah.
There have been times where I have been looking at the second clone as I'm comboing the first, I pop her into the air, I don't get merge. Merge does not show up. And I can't explain that. And then there have been times where I've been looking at the other clone, comboing the first one, and I can see the clone doing the arm motion to show that she's going to disappear and do something, and I still got merge. So, like, it's not completely consistent. And then you have fucking Final Xemnas, where the reaction command when he grabs you and throws you in the air just sometimes doesn't happen before you get hit. It was a problem that happened in original Cage 2 FM, I think like 1 in 20 times, I've heard people say is the number. And then when they did Cage 2.5 on PS3, it was like 1 in 5. And I think nowadays, it's slightly better. You're not always going to get fucking hit. I'm trying to think if the numbers I just said made sense. In the original, 1 in 20 times the reaction command would not appear, so you'd get hit. In 2.5, 1 in 5 times it would not appear, so you'd get hit. Okay. So yeah, there's just little weird shit like that. But like, sometimes those things happen. Sometimes you can go through the entire game and never see anything, and the game feels fine. But yeah, so like Jank, I don't know. There's a little bit of it, but it's not that big a deal.
Jank out of 10.
Jank out of 10. DLC-wise, I mean, Final Mix is the DLC, and nobody should ever play base Cage 2 again.
Is Final Mix a DLC or is Final Mix a remake?
See, I think of it as base Cage 2 released, and then a new version of the game came out, akin to, like, Game of the Year edition, that came with a theoretical DLC that added, you know, additional content to it.
Because, so the problem with that, in my opinion, like, when you have those Game of the Year releases, the DLCs were released beforehand anyways, and then were included with the game later.
Is your qualm with me referring to it as DLC rather than just additional content?
Okay, if that's how you're looking at it, then you're good.
Yeah, it's literally just like, the game came out, and then shit got added later.
So, remember, that tism be tisming.
Yes. But yeah, no, like, Final Mix makes Cage 2 so much better.
Agreed.
Because, remember, the Roxas fight in The World That Never Was a cutscene in base KH2.
Yep.
That is fucking insane. How do you not have a fight there? It's a cutscene of a fight. Like, let me... KH2. Final Mix. Let me see the Final Mix editions. It adds crit, which I maintain crit is basically the only way you should play the game. Enemies inflict twice the damage on crit. Damage dealt to enemies is 1.25 times standard mode, which, I swear to God, standard damage is fucking depressing. Like, some of the fights on standard, you fight Prison Keeper and it's like, oh, he's got like 3 or 4 health bars. And then you hit him once and you're like, I'm gonna be here for like 10 minutes. Like, it is terrifying how bad standard mode damage is. Several abilities...
Can attest, actually. Can attest.
Yeah, no, it's... like, again, Kingdom Hearts 2, on anything other than beginner and crit, is not a fun video game.
I mean, I enjoyed it in standard, but, like...
yeah. But yeah, like, the bonus abilities in crit, reaction boost, finishing plus, draw, 2 lucky luckies, MPA Stera, and no experience. Fantastic. You get more AP, you gain AP fucking in larger increments. You end the game with 60 HP instead of 120. Limit form gets added, which is a great idea, because, like, strength, magic, kind of both. And then whatever bullshit final form is. But also, the shit you were doing before, that stuff's back, baby. New abilities.
I forgot limit form wasn't in base 2. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Flash Step, which I think is basically this game's sliding dash. Fucking great. Vicinity Break. Hit an area around you. Great idea, because of how many enemies exist in this game. Aerial Dive is just a fantastic way to get close to an enemy from afar. It's basically aerial sliding dash. And then Magnet Burst is a finisher. Moving on. You can get the drive gauge up to 9 instead of 7. They added Puzzle, which has stuff hidden throughout all the worlds, and you get items from it. You get Dodge Roll, which kind of is funky because it's on the same button as Quick Run, but it works.
So it's weird because, like, I don't innately remember a lot of those changes from 2 to 2.5 Final Mix, whatever. But, like, as you say them, I'm like, huh, like, yeah, you did only have 7 fucking gauges.
Yeah.
In the original, like...
You pop Final, you're down to 2. You can't do anything. Meanwhile, with 9, you pop Final, you have 4. You can still use every form other than Final.
Hell, I would have been happy with 8 even and just give me the 2 basics, right?
Yeah. Because then you can use them for the fucking MP regen. 2 new Keyblades, Winner's Proof, no point in using it. 2 become 1, no point in using it. But it has a unique purpose, which is to make getting Final Form easier. Because in base KH2, remember, Roxas was just a fucking cutscene, and then you could get Final Form, but nothing explained that to you.
Nope, I got it accidentally level grinding.
Everyone did.
Yep.
Sweet Memories has Drive Converter instead of Lucky Lucky, which is nice because that has uses. It being Lucky Lucky means you had to use the worst Keyblade in the game to have a better chance at drop rate. And there's more Lucky Luckies in the game, even with Sweet Memories losing its Lucky Lucky, and you can make Lucky Rings, which means you can get, like, 7 more Lucky Luckies. Which, I looked it up, and it's something like you can get 8 times the item drop chance.
That's hilarious.
If you were to max out your Lucky Luckies, which is wild. Scan you don't get from leveling up, and instead you get it from beating Axel for the first time.
That was a great change, because I remember Scan was level dependent, depending on
what level.
Much like in Kingdom Hearts 1, depending on the path you took, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. When do you get Scan in KH1? Let's see.
I remember one of them, I think it might be Sword, actually, where you don't get it until level 20.
That is with the Dream Shield.
It is with, okay, it was either Sword or Shield.
That's in Final Mix. It's actually worse in Final Mix. In KH1 base, it's 9 with Rod, 12 with Shield, 15 with Sword. In Final Mix, it's 9 with Sword, 15 with Rod, and 21 with Shield.
That's hilariously bad.
That's fucking insane. Meanwhile, Kingdom Hearts 2, Roxas or Sora learns Scan at level 4. The fact it says or, that you could get through the entire tutorial and not hit a level where you have Scan, is wild.
It is, but also hilarious, and I would love to see someone do it. Maybe it's activating the XP cancel.
No, I've seen someone go through 2FM on crit. I don't remember. I don't think it was level 1 no abilities, but they did no abilities. No Scan, no combo pluses, no second chance, no once more. Basic ass combos the entire game. They beat the Lingering Will, I think. They beat the Data Org. They beat Sephiroth.
I'm so upset.
It was wild. Let's see, what else was added with Finery Mix? 30 minutes of new cutscenes. Hell yeah. There's the Absent Silhouettes, there's the Lingering Will, there's the Mushroom 13, there's the Battle with Roxas, there's the Data Org, there's the Crowns, the new secret video. Chests hold more synthesis items, and like little gameplay changes with just worlds have different little gameplay changes, like in Twilight Town where you're at the tower and you're fighting the nobodies. The fight will now end either after connecting 100 hits going below 30% HP, or if the battle lasts for 90 seconds. I don't know what it was before. The Land of Dragons morale gauge stuff was made more difficult.
So I wasn't high when I was like, huh, this feels harder.
Yeah. You still mostly don't have to pay attention to the gauge.
I mean, no, but like, I remember doing it a few years ago, and I was like, I thought this was easier.
Yeah. But yeah, like, all of those, banger changes. So good. So fucking good. To the point where, like, I genuinely don't think there's ever a reason to play vanilla KH2. But I also don't think that... FM is just the same game, but better. Like,
I mean, you're not wrong, but some people want to experience, like, how it was originally released.
Yeah, but that's just...
There are people like that, and it's weird, but, like,
yeah. I'm gonna ignore those people. No. But yeah, like, fucking, the Final Mix Editions, 10 out of fucking 10, baby. And the game overall, 10 out of fucking 10. Easy peasy. Like,
10 out of 10 over 2.
10 out of 10 over 8 days.
God damn it.
10 out of 10 days over 2. Yeah, no, fucking, like, this is the best game in the series up to this point, and this is the best game in the series for many games to come, and maybe Remind is better, I have no fucking clue. All I know is, it took until point 2 for Osaka team to make a boss that is anywhere near as good as anything in 2FM. So, fucking wild. Yeah, KH2, good game. Good game.
And now it is time to end stream.
Yes.
As you wanted to end 2 hours ago.
Yes. And then I shall maybe work on something, and then go to bed.
And then you'll be awake for another 3 hours.
And then my hair color gets redone tomorrow. Yeah. Because now it's like half black, half blonde. Yeah, so that'll be it for the stream. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Have a good one. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye-bye.